close to figuring out how long the delay is for YouTube and otherwise. Set reminder. No, I just want to watch it for the chat there. Okay, but we are playing, as you can already see, Star Trek Elite Force 2. We just finished Star Trek Elite Force 1. I think it was today's Wednesday, so it would have been Monday. And actually, let me tab out again. There we go. Just so everything looks like it's working. Yeah, we got all the chats up and everything. And we're starting a brand new game. I remember Elite Force 2 being much more difficult. Maybe not much more difficult, but it definitely hits a bit harder. We'll still play on normal. There is training you can go through, but I think I know how to play the game. I think we're going to skip that. What we won't skip is this long dialogue.
Voyager vanished from known space. It was transported 70,000 light years across the galaxy and cut off from Starfleet. To protect the ship from the unexplored Delta Quadrant, Chief of Security Tuvok created an elite strike force, the Hazard Team. After 7 years, Captain Janeway found a shortcut home, the Borg Transwarp Hub. Armed with technology from the future, Voyager attacked the Borg Armada and hurtled into an unstable transwarp conduit, heading for the Alpha Quadrant. But the Borg Queen had other plans. A Borg sphere captured Voyager and imprisoned the ship in a dampening field. Lieutenant Alex Monroe and the Hazard Team would have to sabotage the Borg sphere. The Hazard Team would free Voyager's crew or watch them be assimilated.
Actually, a pretty plausible premise for this first little mission.
The Borg will not attack you until you prove to be a threat. That should give you time to reach Subjunction 37, where you'll find the 3 dampening field generators.
Got it. Let's go.
So there are definitely some like shadow issues and errors, but otherwise,
just boost the signal.
That's dangerous.
Otherwise, the graphics are much more improved.
Request permission to get going.
Beam them out.
You can see a lot of the designs for the characters are a little bit different, but more specifically, all the weapons are a good bit different. And I think I balanced the audio levels correctly for this one, so this shouldn't be crazy loud. It should be just right. If anything, it might be a bit quiet, but I guess we won't find out till we're done with the stream. And then what would be an impossibility for transporters, or somehow not all transported to the same location.
Monroe to Tuvok. Where's the rest of my team?
Chell here. What a rough ride. I think I have transporter shock.
Status.
The interference must have separated us. We're lucky it didn't...
Status, Chell.
It didn't separate us.
Unharmed, but queasy. My tricorder located you. I'll meet you in...
Chell, report.
Just my luck. Force fields. I'm trapped.
We'll find you. Monroe out. Stay close, Chang.
All right, and just like initial sort of board missions, they're not immediately threatening to us.
I'm scouting out the generators.
Good. Keep me posted.
What they are, however, is weak to that shit, which again does not make sense for. Does not make much sense. We can break in through here. Yeah, and technically we can shoot all these guys too. We can shoot them with whatever we want because they have not yet adapted to our weaponry. Can I shoot that one? Oh, it's outside of the wall. Yeah, the Borg actually are a bit more straightforward in this game. Oh, we actually have leaning in this game too. It is some jarring leaning, but E is not the press button. E is not the use button in this game. E is actually part of the leaning, which does not really help us out, I don't think, in a lot of scenarios. And we can start shooting these guys, or we can obviously locate the distribution node, which I think is down in this little crouch area here. which we gotta destroy like that. However, what we want to do is get these guys adapted to our weaponry. Most of our weaponry, in fact. But not all of it. You have to, like, stand right in my way, Chang? Because after a while, we are going to have the... oh, is that... what? What is the weirdest... When did that happen? Okay, display capture might not work. Or no, display capture will work. Game capture might not work. This is not working? Man, is that an OBS problem? It might be. Okay, yeah, I think it was. Is this back to normal? That's a no. That's so weird. You can see the top right. Oh, no, wait, you can see that. Now it's frozen. This is actually quite the conundrum. Because I'm actually playing the game, and when I pause it, right, it comes back to this menu, and I can see, right? But I can go back into the game, fully see it fine. But right, you can see that I moved and stuff on around. That is so strange. What we might do is just reload. We're gonna save, back out, and restart this. Because restarting this actually isn't all that bad. Let me see. And hopefully it's gonna work better. Oops, nope, that's not. We want escape, not alt tab again. A little finicky. Hopefully we don't have consistent issues this whole time. Hopefully that doesn't happen and I don't realize what's going on. Although it does seem like that is what's going on again. I wonder if video settings, advanced. It may be because I have this in full screen. Let's try and change this, okay? Let's see. Does our game capture work properly now? I guess we will find out. No, still bad. That is so strange and unique, in fact. I guess welcome to troubleshooting. There's no issue with the game, in fact, as far as I know. Me playing it is actually still working fine. But it is my stream capture that is not working correctly. And so what I'm going to do is we're going to display capture. And I'm just going to have this maybe in a window here. That's kind of still crap. But I can't get that top window done. Because it kind of cuts off bottom of the screen if I do play as this. What we can do, however, I think, is unlock this and maybe move it up around a little bit, maybe? No? Let's not capture the game. Let's actually remove this game capture. Let's go back to this display capture. Go back to options and full screen it again. Require a restart? Okay, well. I'd rather get this stuff out of the way. Okay, are we good? I think that was good. So I think something about the display capture other thing was messing things up. Let's see. We are back at it after there's the distribution node we could have attacked. It was actually explode and deal damage to us, as you can see very smallly in the bottom left. I want to avoid that, but we are back with minor delay. We got our tricorder out.
This yellow force field from here. Use your tricorder on that control panel.
So all we gotta do is come up here, hit this thing. This is something when I first played the game, I actually got stuck at this part and could not get through here because I didn't know how to use the tricorder.
Thanks.
And use it, and I think it was actually broken in some way or another. Oh, you guys are all dead, so it doesn't do anything. That explodes, and we need to go shut down that force field. As you can see, the compression rifle is a bit different. The left click is this like bursty thing, and our weapons now reload, which is a rather big change from the sort of like Quake style, Doom, original Doom style weapons that just have infinity ammo. To the more modern like Half-Life style where they reload, you pick up ammunition in the world and stuff instead of from the terminals like we did in Elite Force 1.
Let's find Telsia.
And we still have the iMod, I think. At least as far as I know, it still works. However, we're gonna try to kind of like cheese this a little bit. We didn't find the starship. That's not important. So there's some like secrets and stuff too. Some like secret equipment and weapons we can get earlier. But there's also a little starship sitting around that unlock secret levels as well. Sort of play later. And I don't know where all those are, so we're not gonna like get out of our way to go get all those.
I wish I was back there, recalibrating antimatter containment fields.
We are the Borg. Resistance is futile. You will be assimilated.
They're active. Use iMods. The Borg can't adapt to them.
Resistance is futile.
Monroe! Our iMods. The Borg must be.
Yeah, so the iMods are no longer working anymore. They're kind of like statically broken and stuff. And so we are stuck using...
Find him and eliminate nearby sources of interference, possibly force fields.
Understood. Chell,
Probably
locate
shouldn't
Chang.
talk over that.
I've sent his location to your tricorder. He's in a maturation chamber for assimilation.
Or simulation.
Telsia to Monroe. I found a Borg relay node. Accessing their computer system.
Good. The Borg took Chang. We'll find you after he's safe.
So sort of a sort of lore-breaking mechanic they're going to use in this mission. Because we don't have our iMods for most of this mission, our weapons will actually... Not all of them. See, we got main phaser, secondary phasers. And now the compression rifle still works. However, they adapt individually to each different firing type. So we want them to adapt to the right click fire before the... Yep, he's adapted, and now the primary fire should still work on him. So all of our weapons, except the main compression rifle attack, which is what the AI use, they are adapted to. Because they can't adapt to the last one, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to fight the Borg and actually play this mission. That's the tricorder thing. I know I kind of explained that badly and goofily, but long story short, they won't adapt to this compression rifle.
The only lift control panel is up here.
Stay here and operate the lift. I'll get Chang.
Or you could just step over here and operate it.
Resistance is futile.
Nope. I don't know if that cutscene still plays and we get killed. Oh no, apparently we're
Didn't I
good.
order you to stay close?
Get out.
Negative. I'm shutting this force field down. Don't go anywhere.
Wow, they did some work and started assimilating him in less than a minute. And then we're kind of supposed to go through here a little bit, I guess, or at least this is a exploitable area. Elite Force 2 I haven't played as recently as otherwise. Here's a power coupling, okay. And we've got this little timed little mission objective down here. This time until assimilation. So we got to go rescue him. Nice.
Monroe to Voyager. Beam Chang out.
We're gonna beam him out.
Monroe, there's a force field up here we'll need to get through. My scans indicate the power source is on your level.
And this is probably the one thing that I do remember, as far as secret little starship. There's one underneath here, way back in the darkness. And these are little secret things that they're talking about. Some of the secret things. I won't go collecting them all, because I don't know where they all are. But it's nice to have if you want to unlock some of these weird other secret missions that are very, very short, but
That knocked out the force field up here.
nice. We're just sprinting through this really quick. This Borg level is actually the only
Okay, Chell.
Borg mission we have in the game. All the rest are kind of weird.
Ensign Chang is safe. Locate Ensign Murphy and complete your primary objective.
Nice job, Monroe.
Let's go find
Let's see,
Telsia.
F5. did work, I think. I think that's what I meant by game save. Oh, we're supposed to go down here. Okay, so F5 does quick save. Good. And we have a little invisible wall before that goes down.
There's another one.
So far, everything seems pretty much the same as Elite Force 1, as far as like the mechanics, aside from the assimilation, because the iMod, of course, doesn't work. Or the adaptation, not assimilation. For the most part, they take 2... Oh, some of these guys take more shots. Wow, you took like 10 shots to kill.
Monroe, I've accessed their computer system. I'm researching
We
their
should have just
generator.
shot that initially.
Kelsey is ahead.
Is there a secret back here? I can't even get back there.
We wish to improve.
Last energy terminal. Elsie is here and behind a force
Can you
field.
disable this force field?
I don't see a way.
I'm retrieving the location of the generators. Can't be good.
She's trapped in there.
Monroe,
I'm out of ammo. What?
Resistance is futile.
back off.
Oh, how have I wasted through all my ammo?
Cover me.
Oh, is she gonna die because we ran out of ammo? I think so. Shit, and I can't like body run through them or anything either. Chill, you need to kill those guys so I can...
Monroe, I can't hold out this longer.
No, Telsey, our love interest in this game, arbitrarily, out of nowhere, is dead.
There's another.
Because we actually ran out of ammo. Wow. Okay, well, we're just gonna beeline for Telsia. We wasted a lot of ammo because we shot guys when we should have just not shot them,
I
and
don't see a way.
then the
I'm retrieving
distribution
the
node.
location of the generators. This can't be good.
So we destroy the distribution node. That causes her not to be attacked. We destroy the power node, then that will shut down the force field for us to rescue her, obviously.
Thanks, Monroe. I've found the dampening field generators. They're up in subjunction 37 near the Borg central plexus.
Good job.
They beamed in right after I decrypted data about new drone technology.
That must be some important data. They didn't beam in even when we were shooting up the place.
That means they classified us as a threat. This just got messy.
It's been pretty messy already.
We need to get on the lift to subjunction 37. I fed the location to your tricorder.
Vaporize all these drones. We're going this way, correct? I don't think headshots work. So you don't get any extra bonus damage as far as I know. However,
Resistance is futile.
I'm officially out of ammo. So we gotta wait for them to kill everyone. Thank goodness they can still deal damage. And this is the one lift that doesn't have a cutscene. I think in the whole game.
We are the Borg. Resistance is futile.
At least I can still be helpful
Over there!
by sprinting ahead and destroying stuff like that. And I'm also pretty tanky because we're playing on an easier difficulty. I don't want to get stressed and... Well, I guess not get stressed. I don't want to get like wrecked and have to fight replay a mission like 100 times.
Look out!
We've got contacts.
Oh, that's why. Okay. So this is not like Elite Force 1. I have to sit here and slowly kind of recharge my ammunition and stuff. Now, this one is technically not out of ammunition. They never run out of ammo. It'll just give it to me slowly instead of in a big, quick group. And it will actually recharge over its own time. So it gives me a bunch really quick in a short amount of time. So we can theoretically get infinite ammo from there if we want, but I'm not going to waste too much time. I just gotta play a little bit smarter about this. And not shoot them when we don't need to. I'm just excited to play this game. So I'm like stumbling over my words and stuff and forgetting important things and playing a little loosely compared to what I typically would.
Monroe to Voyager. How's Chang?
The doctor expects him to make a full recovery.
We're proceeding to the dampening field generator so we can release Voyager. Monroe out.
Alright, can we go this way at all? I don't think so. We don't have like a headlamp either, so some of these dark areas are just gonna be dark.
The Borg want to play.
Monroe, that force field has a control console.
I'll disable it with my tricorder.
Why don't we just let Chang do it? Or Chell do it? Because he's our engine, he's our science man, dude, guy. Is there anything this way that would warrant us investigation? Here's not, but maybe we can go that way eventually. Let's see, our eye mods I think are still dead. Good, we got all that. We're gonna get some ammo here.
Our iMods work again.
Beautiful. We can actually use a real gun to fight the Borg. The impression rifle clearly isn't making its cut. I think a right click, yeah, it essentially works very, very similar to the other one. It just looks a bit different. Let's continue blast. A right click puts them down in one shot, but uses more ammo. Not sure. I don't like the idea of reloading in the Star Trek universe. Because the weapons are not magazine fed, right? They're energy based. And nowhere in the shows or anything does anyone, I think, reload a I need to destroy this, I bet.
There's another choice to go back to Voyager.
You can get a medical deferment if I break your legs.
There you go. I get so antsy not being able to do anything while we're in here. They got nice little idle animations after you fire for a while. Cover you, did you? That sounded closer than it should have been. Did they teleport to me or something? Or they're still fighting, it sounds. So they're right there. Luckily they are invincible, as far as I know. Look out for what? I mean, NPC dialogue is some of the funniest things to sort of mess up and listen to. I'm supposed to shoot this, aren't I?
Look out!
They're still fighting up there, okay. It looks like you're gonna die. Chell came down here? What? Tells you didn't make it. That is so... Oh, he came down here to get me. And we're all supposed to continue down. Well, I'm sure everything will work out on the next level load. That destroys a force field. That's good to see.
There's another one. Another distribution node vaporized.
Yeah, such a huge weakness
Watch out.
in combat.
Incoming drones.
If you could just have a distribution node nearby that completely shuts down your entire
What of the
force.
3 generators?
Shut it down, Chell.
Actually, we're the ones who have to shut it down. We gotta like scan this
It's
thing.
resisting modulation. Monroe, use your tricorder on the generator's panel. The two
And now
of
we
us
get to
can
see
trigger
some of the
regenerate
little
feedback.
sort of mini games they've got planned for us with this tricorder. So we've got to match up these little amplitude looking things. And change the frequencies and then offset. So we're trying to match up on the right side what is on the left side. And the middle sort of shows them overlapping.
Generator
We'll explain it a bit more
activated.
because we got to do it a bunch more times.
Time is running short. find the 2 remaining generators.
Improve ourselves. Resistance is futile.
Where's the distribution node for you guys? Got a little bit of health there that we probably don't need. Kelsey seems to still not be with us. I hate how it's inconsistent how many shots it takes to kill these guys. And I also hate how low I am on ammo. Kelsey is back, that's good. I disabled a force field to the next area, but it didn't give us any ammo. There's gotta be an ammo terminal around here, right? No, I guess not.
We are the Borg.
There's another one!
Resistance is futile.
A second generator.
Are you guys gonna shoot them for me or not? No, I guess not. So we gotta raise it to the right size, frequency, lower that down, which is actually increasing frequency.
That's 2 generators down.
The Borg have come out of their regeneration cycle. They're adapting to our new shield technology. We don't have much time.
We wish to improve ourselves.
That's not good, that's from the future. I think we're supposed to go this way. I have nothing to do except shoot you guys in the shields. I just don't know why we don't have enough ammo for this fight. Because I distinctly remember me years and years ago when I first played this.
There are too many of them.
Cover me!
And I don't think I have like a melee attack. Oh, I have night vision though. That was cool. The NPCs can help us out. Actually pull their weight for once, because a lot of future missions are going to be us all on our own.
Look out!
In worst case scenario, we can just kite around them. There's an energy terminal.
Watch out!
Okay, we're going to come back to you, I think, on our return trip, because we're going to grab whatever additional energy you've got to give us. I think I'm just running through the map too fast, and these things aren't getting enough energy. Let's get in there, kids. The Ally does look a lot cooler than it did in the first Elite Force. Let's scan her up. Chell, you need to open it up for me. Thank you very much. Yep, I think that was right. And then we gotta offset that up. Perfect. Mission
Monroe to
complete.
Voyager. How's that dampening field?
It has dissipated. Voyager is ready to depart.
3 to beam out.
Congratulations, we win. We're back on the Voyager. Surely. This isn't Voyager. This is the Borg ship. How could they have done this?
Monroe to Voyager. Where's my team, Tuvok?
They are safe on Voyager. We are having difficulty transporting you through the anti-lepton interference. We had to send your pattern back to the Borg vessel.
Arbitrary
Where
boss
in the
fight.
Borg vessel.
The Borg central plexus. Your primary objective is to avoid alerting them to your presence.
That's why we beamed you back into the center of the entire Borg cube. And here we get to see some of that brand new Borg technology in action. Borg drone technology in action.
Too late.
I mean, the sort of glossy texture on all this kind of makes them seem like not Borg-like. I guess un-Borg-like.
On the Borg. Existence as you know it is over. We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. Resistance is futile.
Listen, bitch. I'm not dying unless I literally kill myself.
Forget it. Get Voyager out.
We are staying until you are on board.
That's not logical.
He's just arbitrarily very, very
Dampening
strong.
field.
Actually, can I? So there's a couple of different things. So we've got some terminals so we can heal and we can, I think energy's on the other side. So we can get some more ammo over there. But we've done enough damage to at least harm him a little bit. A nice little piece taken out of his stomach.
You will be assimilated.
Yeah, we can either just fight him and shoot him, kinda as you would expect. Which would be normally what I would opt in for. However, you can also do some cool stuff with these modules here that we've got, and the tricorder. So we can modulate these things, and they're actually distribution nodes behind here. And then we can drop some damage from pretty much any weapon on him while he's sort of stunned like that. He's got a huge chunk missing out in that right arm. Oh, he's up here now. Why are you taking damage normally? Oh, are you like, you don't have, I don't think he is taking damage. I'm trying to watch the health bar, and I don't think he is taking damage. Maybe a little bit. It's slow. He's definitely taking way more damage with the eye mod, but I do think it's going to be much quicker for us to hit these up, I bet. Oh man, he was real close to us. I don't think he's any more threatening. Actually, he's less threatening now without his ranged attack. He just marches towards us. And teleports around. Oh, he's got some like melee charge attacks that he's gonna start using now. Which, yeah, aren't that threatening. Bam, with a headshot, finish him off.
Assimilation is futile.
Dun dun dun.
Voyager, the interference is gone. Prepare for transport.
Voyager numero, you beat the boss. You can come back. Our accuracy was terrible. I think there's something weird with the Borg like transporting in and shots not registering and stuff. Unless it overly counts phaser shots a lot faster than regular ones. We had a nice little in-game rendered cutscene of what is the end of Voyager, the actual TV show, of Voyager emerging after destroying the Borg sphere. And they got a bunch of really nice, like, rendered models that we're not really going to see too much of during the rest of the game. But I'm certain they use these in other games. These are probably like Star Trek Armada 2 models, probably just, you know, touched up a little bit.
A satisfactory outcome. Starfleet is reasonably pleased.
Reasonably?
Here
Time skip.
are your new assignments. Telsia, you will command the security force on the USS Dallas. Chell...
You're breaking up the hazard team?
Precisely. Chell, you are assigned to the research outpost in the Guernica system.
Not even a starship?
Precisely. Monroe, I've assigned you to teach small group tactics here at Starfleet Academy.
You also assigned Tuvok to teach math?
Monroe is nursemaiding cadets?
Precisely. That is his best use.
Saving lives is no longer useful?
Read Janeway's report. She said the hazard team is a vital asset.
Precisely. Vital to the Delta Quadrant. Your so-called hazard team relied on non-regulation tactics.
And no so-called star bases for backup.
Precisely. Here in the Alpha Quadrant, traditional away teams are sufficient.
The hazard team takes missions that are too hot for traditional away teams.
There is no hazard team.
Oh, yes, there is. And it outnumbers you.
What? What was that?
Everyone calm down. Stemmons.
They have this
what
weird
kept the
arbitrary
Jane
argument
surprised was our
with
ability to improvise
this
flexible
Starfleet
tactics
guy.
for any situation.
Precisely. Such extemporaneous tactics are no longer appropriate. You should be grateful we have a place for you at all. Why aren't you grateful for a chance to relax after 7 long years of strife? I don't understand this at all.
Precisely. You don't understand. At all.
You're just gonna see that weird walk back from Chell. And then they put us in this weird mission too, which is literally us walking around Starfleet Academy. And it's not very big. We don't get a lot of room.
He's disbanding the hazard team.
Come on, Monroe. Just give me 5 minutes alone with him.
So you can be thrown into the brig?
Chang's right. We have to do something.
How do incompetent people end up with such important jobs?
Maybe we can get him fired for being a hack.
Whoa. Even Chell wasn't this bloodthirsty fighting the Borg.
I'm going to file an appeal with Starfleet Command. Someone in the chain of command will listen to reason.
And if that doesn't work?
Then we make some hard choices.
Damn.
Yeah, you resign and join a Klingon, freighter, and then you can fight all you want. Yeah, there's a little bit of Starfleet Academy running around here. We don't have
Lieutenant
mission
Monroe,
objectives.
You have a visitor waiting for you at the main entrance.
Ground level.
Now we're heading downstairs to talk to Tuvok, who is going to give us a little pep talk about the situation. Where is he? Over here? No? At this door? No? Somewhere this way. There's NPCs over here. Maybe this door opens. Yes, okay.
Greetings, Lieutenant.
Tuvok, what are you doing here?
I had time for a brief stopover on my way to Vulcan. Congratulations on your new assignment.
Thanks, but I don't want to leave active duty for teaching.
There are few jobs more important than teaching. But I will explain your plight to my colleagues.
Thanks, Tuvok. I just think I can be of better use out there.
The Academy offers contact with many prominent people. Demonstrations of talent and initiative do not go unnoticed.
It doesn't make sense because Monroe is on the command track.
Please report to Launch Pad 2.
It was an honor to serve with you.
The honor was mine, Lieutenant Monroe. Live long and prosper.
So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense that he's going to go teach at Starfleet Academy if he didn't want the position.
Lieutenant Monroe, please report to the headmaster's office.
Yeah, I think that's back this way. Through the turbo lift again.
7th floor.
It's strange how they have a PA system in here instead of just contacting me on my communicator that sits right on my chest. Which isn't it? It's the headmaster's office right there. The only door with a name.
The subject of your reassignment is closed, Lieutenant.
What? Meet the visitor at the main entrance.
Ground level.
I thought it told me to head to the headmaster's office or something. What? Now it's telling me to report to the headmaster's office. What? Is the headmaster office someone else? Somewhere else? Maintenance? Give me the maintenance. Give me a gun. It's nice to see a little bit of detail given to the area. We can't go that way.
Professor Harcourt, please report to the non-linear chronometrics lab.
We have always run on, so this is actually our running speeds. I still feel like this is a... Let's see, do I have my tricorder? I do. Structural integrity view mode, normal view mode.
Can you believe it? Voyager returned.
I think the red arrow points us to where we're supposed to go. Oh, I can't hop across here, do I? I have to path and navigate the gardens out here. But I guess they kind of want you to explore and see this cool, you know, level that they've built. It's not letting me remove the tricorder.
Office.
Let's see, we're gonna try some other buttons. That's other buttons, not... Yeah, won't let me put it away. We just got the tricorder out for now. Auditorium.
Lieutenant Monroe reporting, sir.
Ah, good to meet you, Lieutenant. I have your teaching assignment. You'll be instructing the cadets in small unit tactics.
Sir.
I'm sure you'll be an asset to the Academy, Lieutenant.
That's it. That's all I wanted us to hear from that. We traveled all the way up here just to be like, hey, here's what you already know.
In the courtyard,
Ground
Starfleet's
level.
answered our petition.
And she wants to meet somewhere out here. Yeah, the little red arrow is pointing us towards her. It's really weird how they handle this, but apparently, like, Telsia is like our love interest in this game, one of two. And we get dialogue options about this.
To hear our appeal.
I see.
What are you going to do?
What can I do?
Resign.
And that will get the team back how?
It'll show Stemmons the price of stupid decisions.
It'll show Stemmons he can bully us out of Starfleet. We end up paying the price, not him.
Until the Borg pay a little visit, or the Romulans, or...
The Dallas is a good ship. At least you're back in action.
If I accept. What if we both resign? At least we can be together.
Because all of a sudden we're dating here in the second thing.
It won't work.
And it also doesn't matter what
Both
options we
need
choose.
Starfleet, or we'll go stir crazy.
Well, maybe you're right. I'll miss you.
But another little time skip, and we're actually in a combat situation 2 years later, as it says. Here with probably the most interesting character. That is super loud.
There's another one. Cover me while I open the door.
Yeah, give me the real rifle. Yeah, the enhanced compression rifle. Yeah, that's all we got. That and the new phaser, I suppose. Yeah, but we've actually got like a sort of, you know, assault rifle style weapon now. This actually operates very similar to the scavenger rifle from the first game.
We need to find a way past it and repair it from the other side.
Okay, understandable. Do we go through here? Maybe he's leading that way. No, he's following me. So we need to
A service
open
now.
this.
This should lead to the next chamber. I will open the ducts.
So it appears that we have somehow gotten our
I will activate the door when you reach the other side.
that our demands were met, and we're actually in a threatening combat situation as we wanted. The Klingon, no less, who seems to be eager for combat as well. Okay, that was not fair. Listen, I don't need more than 15 health. Not against Romulan scum. Oh, and they even got the heartbeat thing as well. And there's an ammo terminal there, and then there's a bunch of Romulans. We got a brand new looking... Oh, shit. Guess we gotta take these guys out first. Is it only 3? It's only 3 for now. But we've got another little mini game here, and normally these are timed, but I think at some point they become timed. But all we gotta do is just, you know, type game our way through. Let me get some more. Okay, so they aren't injured while they're transporting in. The AI is not any better. Especially not they use like a sort of cover system in Elite Force 2. It actually kind of makes them a little stupid in many different ways. And here's some health. Just in time for these guys to show up and get one shot. Yep, all of them get one shot. The phaser looks kind of cool too. It's got a new design. There's a couple different skins for even similar weapons. The phaser is still an actual functional weapon against these weak Romulan scum.
Korban, execute hazard maneuver Monroe Alpha 3. With pleasure.
Which I assume means beat the shit out of everyone with a melee weapon. Which sucks. Right click kills though. Right click does the damage. There we go. But you just run inside it to get stabbed. Yeah, the AI almost seems to take almost seems to have regressed. Yeah, get out of my face, Corbin. And now we find out it was a holodeck simulation. And we're still at Starfleet Academy. Thank goodness an actual recognizable character shows up to save the day. And I look so pale in the camera.
Lieutenant Monroe, this is Captain Jean-Luc Picard.
That's so
I
strange.
enjoyed observing your holodeck session. Very impressive.
Yes, thank you, Monroe. And now we're very sorry, but the captain is on a very tight schedule.
I'm sure the headmaster's reception can wait a few minutes. Lieutenant Monroe, I was wondering where you trained.
The Delta Quadrant.
I beg your pardon?
I led the hazard team on Voyager, sir.
Hazard team?
Yes, the hazard team was...
Completely superfluous.
Excuse me? Superfluous?
Precisely. Federation space is so completely different from the lawless Delta Quadrant. My research clearly shows that Starfleet captains do not need hazard teams.
What research?
And are you a Starfleet captain?
Well, no.
What do you gain to benefit from having to work these arbitrary positions for no reason?
From what Voyager faced in the Delta Quadrant.
You benefit.
I could use an elite force of tactical officers.
But...
Tell me, Lieutenant, do you ever think about going back on active duty?
Every second of my life.
I'll talk to your commanding officer. Perhaps I can arrange a transfer.
Thank you, sir.
Draw up a list of personnel and cadets you would like on a new hazard team. I'm sure Mr. Stemmons can make the arrangements.
Well, precisely.
What do I do to my camera? I'm going to tab out just for a quick bit, since we're sort of at the end of that. I think properties get reset on my camera every single time my computer restarts, so it looks dumb. Figure this. You can see that, right? That's not it. We're missing a cutscene. I should probably just get back to that.
Hazard team reporting for duty, sir.
Welcome aboard the Enterprise.
Thank you, sir.
Lieutenant Commander Tuvok has agreed to take a temporary assignment at the tactical station while Lieutenant Commander Worf is on leave. He'll also help us integrate Hazard team operations.
My goal is to streamline the integration of Hazard team operations.
Your former student, Ensign Korban, will join Ensigns Chang, Chell, and Jurot to form the core team. Academy graduate Sidney Stockman will serve as Hazard team shuttle pilot, and I'd like to add a junior member from my crew, Ensign Franklin.
We'll incorporate him into our next training session.
Ensign Redshirt, who's gonna get shot.
Lieutenants, get acquainted with the new Hazard team operations area. When we finished our current diplomatic mission, I'll call you to the bridge for a tour.
Ensign Korban has developed a new weapon for Hazard team operations. You will find him in the armory.
All right, now let's again a break in the interesting stuff. But I want to figure out, is this white balance? Is that what we're looking for? I bet that is. I bet we want it more closer to that. No, that's definitely not right either. So if I check mark the box, it doesn't move the thing. That's better. Okay. 326. Okay, whatever. That is so weird. Actually, shit. I gotta make sure all those changes stick. All right, apologies. Is there hidden shit back here? Does not seem like it, but we get a little tour around here. We get to walk around, do some things, get lost in this huge map. Gotta visit the armory. And talk with Chell, talk with Jurot, and Hazard Operations Briefing. I think we do have to go to the, let me just pull this up. Yeah, pretty sure we don't gotta be here. We need to go to the next floor. It doesn't give us access to the
Hazard
different
operations.
view modes anymore with this tricorder. Which is a cooler looking tricorder, but I don't think we actually see it in any of the movies as far as I remember.
How are you?
Good. I'm now on the Hazard team.
You're on the Hazard team? I don't remember you at all in this game.
Captain Picard has requested an advanced Hazard operations area. You will find it significantly improved.
But it seems to be very similar to locker access. This is mine. Shouldn't I know the password to it? Oh, I do know the password. It says 216 down there. Nice. So we can open that up. I think we can try these other ones, but we don't know them. I don't even know if we can actually get into any of them at all. There's nothing to get in any of them, I don't think. There's no like secret weapon, which would be really nice to have. But they give us new weapons at the beginning of every mission. So
It's great having the Hazard team back together again.
I mean, we're almost all here. Jurot. She's in the operations room. She is the Betazoid, I believe, right? She's over here.
While the team was disbanded, I returned to Vulcan for further study. I've greatly improved my medical skills.
I didn't even know that she was a medical, I guess she was a doctor or a nurse. Probably combat medic is probably the actual correct profession. Or position. Where's this? These are turbo lifts. Is it the end of the hall here? Deck B Armory. Is that, are they really gonna put that on a whole nother floor?
Deck 8 Armory.
They are. Now, I don't think they modeled the entire Enterprise E like they did Voyager. So, a lot of these spaces are going to be very, very similar. It's not a whole lot of extra exploration we get to do. And this is transporter room. Yep. So again, reused stuff and things. The armory. I just wish they would give us a waypoint or something. It's medbay, and then here's the armory. The best boy.
Hey, Korban.
Have you seen the new Federation assault rifle?
No. Sorry, my first stop on the Enterprise wasn't the weapons locker.
I will overlook your human failings.
And they say Klingons are heartless.
This assault rifle will be a good complement to the compression rifle. It's more powerful at short range and has added functionality.
Thanks.
It's a shotgun.
Thanks as well for assigning me to the Hazard team. You do me a great honor.
The honor's ours. You're the best person for the job.
To assist your training with
Other
the
than
assault
me, of
rifle,
course.
I have loaded a holodeck training program. I think you will find it invigorating.
Nice. So we're gonna get. So we kind of get a spoiler as to all the different weapons that we're gonna get later on. So the grenade launcher's back, as well as a weird rocket launcher that is actually crap. But luckily, this right here is the best gun
The primary attack is a
in Elite
spread
Force 2.
plasma burst. The secondary attack is
Shotgun.
a powerful single shot, which can
And
do
explosives.
extensive collateral damage to nearby hostiles.
So we have unlimited ammo during this, so there's not much of a reason for us not to right-click and just blast everything in one shot. Luckily, hit scan and hitboxes are much better optimized in this game, so we hit things even though we are much further away. Wow, we plowed through them. Can I keep this while I walk around on the ship? No, I don't think so. I think they...
Not bad, considering you lack Klingon blood.
Lieutenant Monroe, please report to the bridge.
Yep, they immediately take it, and then I can't put the tricorder away. Let's get to a turbo lift, which there should be one immediately right here.
Deck 1,
Good.
bridge.
There's got to be a button to holster this. Maybe I just don't have it bound or anything. Oh, my hacks.
Welcome to the bridge, Lieutenant.
Glad to be here, sir.
How long do you think it will take to train your team to the level of readiness you had in the Delta Quadrant?
We are receiving a distress call on Federation channels.
This is Captain Galloway of the Federation starship Dallas. We've been boarded by an unknown alien life form. Warn all Federation ships, under no circumstances should you approach this vessel.
Set a course for the Dallas, maximum warp.
Course laid in, Captain.
Engage.
Do exactly what that mission warned
Apologies,
us about.
Lieutenant. We'll finish your tour another time. Assemble the Hazard team and tell them we are deploying them ahead of schedule. Take Ensign Franklin with you. He's an expert on Excelsior-class ship systems. I want your team ready for transport as soon as we reach the Dallas.
Aye, sir.
And Lieutenant,
Yes, sir?
I rely on your team's readiness.
We won't let you down, sir.
Well, you didn't exactly give us time to get ready, but trust me, I am excited for this mission too, because we get the big boy gun, or the best gun in the game. And this mission here, as a kid, as a young little boy, was the most terrifying shit since Doom 3. And I played this before Doom 3. Because we do not know exactly what's attacking these things. Yeah, see, there's dead people literally floating through the air. And we don't know what has happened here. Look, they gave us these like cutscenes, just like Alien, where it's like from the monster's viewpoint.
System is malfunctioning.
No life signs in this area.
Well, keep scanning. Look at this strange hole.
Too irregular for a phaser. Mechanical damage?
The edges show irregular rasp marks and trace amounts of liquid.
Liquid coolant for an industrial drill?
No, too little, and it's thicker with enzymes and trace organic compounds. Almost like... What?
It was chewed through.
Something chewed its way in?
We need to restore the main ship's systems.
Oh, we don't get the shotgun.
Franklin, where are the gravity controls?
I'll send the location to your tricorder.
Okay, let's see. The gravity controls are right here, aren't they? These are cargo door control.
Power. I can't disengage the lock. Can you locate its power console?
Nice. We get another one of these, and the other one's already done for us. We gotta do that there. We gotta make sure that the pipe doesn't somehow feed into here. So we just gotta turn that all around, and get it done. We're not on a timer.
That did it.
I think the higher difficulty adds the timer, if I remember correctly. And if we use our cool special structure integrity mode, I remember, because I didn't want to play past this mission. There's a little weak area here that leads to some extra armor, or shielding as they call it. And one of the things, and the more dead bodies. Like 2019. That's actually a year, 2 years ago. That's 2 years ago from now.
We can't bypass these doors, at least not from this side. But there should be a Jeffries tube that leads out.
And see, there's these incredible sounds, just frightening and terrifying sounds that.
What was that?
Well, it was something that I couldn't shoot fast enough. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to go this way. Oh, gotta use the manual door release.
Wait here. I want to see where this Jeffries tube leads.
And we are quickly coming up on the area where I was a kid, where I just couldn't like go forward because I thought we were gonna get killed. That tail right there terrified me as like a 12, 13, or however old I was. Probably younger than that, probably closer to 9, honestly. I just wouldn't go forward. You can't shoot it either. But I mean now obviously I know what this is, and I'm not scared of anything as an adult. Obviously, would never be afraid of anything. I think we come here next. Yeah, I almost didn't get past this mission as a kid. I was probably stuck here for like probably weeks or months, because I just couldn't get the courage to get through this horror mission. But I have no problem doing that now, because I know I can just shoot everything. These are much easier too, these little puzzles.
That did it! The gravity is back on. Can you open the shuttle doors from out there?
Let's see, shuttle doors are somewhere. I think we're at normal jumping now. We're supposed to just jump to this ladder, right? Why did it bounce us off there? These ladders are janky as hell. Then yeah, like this is where we saw the alien like run across. All right, come on, listen. Okay, I guess we just crouch and walk in. I'm overthinking it with the jumping. Chell's talking the truth. If they can eat through literal like titanium hull plating. I think it is this. Yep. More tricorder stuff to do. So much fun. Hey, we're all here.
Now we can restore the ship's power. We just have to get to engineering.
Yeah. And hopefully we can get to whatever these monsters are and fight them. We missed out on a lot of secrets somehow. I don't know where they would be, obviously. There's probably like a good guide or whatever. But I think we're gonna get our first glimpse, and actually, well, not glimpse, but we're gonna actually fight these monsters for the first time.
I've got life signs. Check your tricorder.
Look at all those blips. What are they? The blips are headed this way. They're getting closer. They're almost here.
You can see in the top right little tricorder box.
They're going away.
Hey,
Is tiny.
I'm disappointed. The only thing worse than an alien attack is an alien attack that hides when you see it coming.
So yeah, it's some really good like atmosphere for what these things are supposed to be. That does not persist throughout the rest of the game.
Locked. We have to find a way in.
These
I
Jeffries
gotta
tubes
find a
lead to
way
an
in.
observation lounge near engineering.
Good enough for me. Stay here.
Damn it, we couldn't get them in time. The hitboxes are kind of wonky on these in these corridors here as well. Then we get up here, and I think we have our first fight with them. Not yet. I gotta be more on the ball on shooting them down. We fight them up here, right? Yeah. Yeah, but they're these little tiny, like, melee style looking guys.
Blips again. Moving in fast.
Monroe, we're trapped. Get us in there.
Use your tricorder on the main engineering console.
Here's another one.
See, this has to go straight. Right, like that. Or just like that.
Main power restored.
Error occurred with the output. The recording error. Oh, I guess it's just the recording. I think the stream is still working.
Thanks. What the hell are those things? I have no idea.
Their attack seems savage and instinctual, as if they are not sentient species.
Sentient enough to hold their attack until we were cornered.
Monroe to Enterprise.
Go ahead, Lieutenant.
We've engaged hostile aliens, sir. Unknown life forms.
Team status.
And they're bitches.
Dallas?
We've restored partial power.
Proceed to the bridge. Find Captain Galloway.
Alright, now we have the team to fight with us. I mean, the AI are worse than the last game. In all regards. Let's see, we need to go down here. Use the tricorder on this to do even more of this stupid crap. There we go.
Turbo lift power restored.
Turbo lifts are operational again.
And there were apparently a bunch of secrets we missed out on again. But again, completely unnecessary. There wasn't really much fighting. Low disk
We're on the
space.
bridge deck. I know these Excelsior class ships well.
Oh, that's why it stopped recording. He gets up here and gets eaten.
Franklin!
Here they come!
Poor Franklin.
Stay sharp. I don't want to lose
Some
anyone
extra
else.
ammo in there. And just gun them down as they show up. Hey, don't take that body. How did you? Who took that body? There was no one there to drag him across. Again, these guys are much less threatening. Now that I know what's going on. What's in here? There's no secret in here, is there? I don't know why they would just have a random room. For no reason. But they do.
That's odd. Why would a force field be blocking the transporter room?
The aliens don't seem to have the intelligence.
Yeah, and why can I shoot through it if I really try? Do I go through here now? Yeah, how do I disable this defender thing? I can't get through there to the bridge. Unless we backtrack a little bit. Did I come through here? I think I did. We disabled the force field here, so we were supposed to go back and go through another area. Yeah. I mean, we just gunned these guys down pretty easily. I don't know how anyone would have an issue fighting these things. Like, even the compression rifle puts them down pretty quick. Do we fight them in here? We just might. Got to the bridge, nice. And secrets. I'm supposed to hit a button or something? No, we're just here. The captain is dead, asphyxiated.
It's Captain Galloway.
Gerard, find out how he died. Chell, access the captain's logs.
There are no wounds on him. He died from asphyxiation, presumably when the Dallas lost life support.
The captain's log is online.
Play it.
Captain's log, stardate 56535.1. We're responding to a distress call from an Atrexian station just outside Federation space. The attack crippled us. I've sent most of my crew to the space station, the Atrexians. I've kept a small skeleton crew led by my security chief. We're gonna try to salvage the ship by getting it away from the space station. There are too many of them. We've got cascading system failures. We're losing the battle to keep up minimal life support. We can't last more than a few hours. I've authorized my chief engineer to try an experimental procedure. She's encoding our remaining crew into the transporter pattern buffer. It's risky. The signals might degrade beyond recovery. But if it works, it may be the best chance for survival.
Right, the power stays on. But this is exactly the same thing that Scotty did.
Chell,
And how he was able to sort of
green force field blocking the transporter room from here.
Done.
Gerard,
survive for
let's
like
head back
40
to the
years in the
transporter
future.
room.
I understand. Low disk space. Now, I'm not worried about it. We gotta go back to rescue the Dallas crew. Now, is the fire out now? Is it this way?
Want some more?
I think they do, but where are they? There you are. Lounge here. And that's still going on. Oh, here's the transporter room. We can get into now. Nice.
Their patterns are very weak. They're fading fast.
Chell, more power down here.
Ooh. They've been in the pattern buffer for a while. They're dehydrated and probably a bit disoriented, but they should be fine.
Alex? You're late, Monroe.
I think they're back to normal already.
Thanks for the save.
I'm Katerina Scott, the chief engineer of the Dallas.
This was your plan?
My great-grandfather's plan, actually. Captain Montgomery Scott. He developed a procedure for staying alive inside the transporter pattern buffer. Alive with no signal degradation.
Very clever.
Chell here. I'm trying to get the shields down so we can beam out of here, but the security subsystems are a bit chaotic. I could use some help.
Gerard, stay here and treat them until we can get them back to the Enterprise. I'll go assist Chell on the bridge.
Monroe? I hear chewing. I need backup. Hurry!
On my way, Chell.
do. Oh, disk space again. I think because it's probably like quick saving. Do. That's the wrong song for the game. I was trying to sprint through all this to save them extra fast, but I get a feeling they don't want us to do that. They're gonna slow us down a bit. It's this way, right? Chell, you're fine.
That was close.
It's not close.
Gerard to Monroe. The Dallas crew are stable, but we need to get them back to the Enterprise.
I've deactivated the Dallas's shields. We can beam out now.
Monroe to Enterprise. We're ready to beam out.
Understood. Sickbay standing by to receive the Dallas crew members. Picard out.
All right, with that, we're going to cut it short here. Normally I do longer episodes for these, but it's pretty late for me right now, and I need to get to bed soon. So we're going to cut it there for our next mission. I'm going to figure out how to save this.
We responded to a distress call from an Atrexian space station.
Atrexian?
A starfaring people with 12 systems and 23 colony planets in the Brecker Rift.
We found the Atrexian station under assault by unknown aliens.
We saw no alien ship, so we took a low orbit near the station. That was our mistake.
They swarmed us, using impulse engines built right into their exoskeletons.
Amazing genetic engineering.
They disabled our shields and chewed through our hull before we could mount a defense.
The ship was doomed. During the firefight, we beamed most of the crew onto the Atrexian station.
The captain raced away from the area with a skeleton crew of volunteers. We hid in the pattern buffers to wait for rescue.
We hoped our ruined ship could broadcast a warning to Starfleet so no other ship would risk a low orbit at the Atrexian space station.
If these aliens had no ship, how did they get to the system?
We don't know.
Perhaps their ship was cloaked.
When we arrive at the station, I want the Hazard team to go in first. Locate the remaining crew of the Dallas and help the Atrexians.
Aye, sir.
That's where we're going to leave it for today. I'm going to figure out how to save this after I remove some
Chell to Monroe.
extra
I'm on the
files.
final stage of the shuttle prep.
But